March Madness is in full swing, and we have another Locked On bracket breakdown as 7-seed Michigan State got it done over 10-seed USC, 72-62 the final. I am Jordan Black. We are joined by the host of Locked On Spartans today, Matt Sheehan. Matt, you were a little nervous, maybe we should say, in the first half, but second half, your team got it done. Tell us a little bit about what went on in the second half and how Michigan State was able to close this game out.
An amazing game, and it just feels so nice to breathe normally again for the first time this entire day. You know how March Madness goes. But yeah, first half, we're having all sorts of fun. You know, the boys are cooking. Joey Hauser's hitting threes. The guard play is great. The defense is tenacious against USC's best players. And then, we started to do the opposite of that at the end of the first half. Michigan State up 11 points. We get caught going to Mars for a study abroad trip here and there. And then, USC took advantage of that with some big points in the paint. And MSU stringing together bad offensive possessions, tied game at halftime. All right, second half begins, and pretty early in the half, this might sound a little ridiculous because it isn't analytic-based at all. It isn't X's and O's at all. But I think USC lit a fire under Michigan State because, MSU was called for an offensive foul that looked a bit floppish. And then the next possession for USC, all right, Tyson Walker in there. Looks like he gets pushed in there, but, we could split hairs on that later. The point is, I think that awakens Michigan State for the rest of the game. They go on a run, build a cushion to 7 points. Okay, later on, build a cushion to 10 points. And, the rest was history because the defense was just superb the entire second half. And, to boot, when you have four guys in double digits, that doesn't hurt either. When you have Carson Cooper, a kid that wasn't even supposed to play this year, having his best game as a Spartan down playing center, of course MSU won by 10. I mean, it was just a clinical performance and such a far cry from how this team looked last Friday in a first-round exit in the Big Ten tournament against a not-so-great Ohio State team. So this is what Michigan State fans wanted to see. Not just a win, but the way they did it. Just full cohesion with everyone on the court. Was that long enough rambling? I'm sorry. I'm jacked up right now.
Well, you mentioned so many different players, which is so important in the tournament. So how important is that moving forward that you were able to see an impact from a number of guys today?
Yeah, it was huge because this game went so far away from the way that a lot of people thought it was going to go. USC lets other teams shoot a lot of three-pointers. Michigan State, top 5 in the country at three-point percentage. So I thought, many other people thought that, okay, bombs away. We're going to let these things fly. Or just shoot 14 of them, have only 2 guys make three-pointers. So you got it from everyone else. You got it from Malik Hall with big-time points in the paint. You got it from Jaden Akins, who was doing, just what Jaden Akins does, throwing down dunks. Also on the other end, great defense on Boogie Ellis. But keeping with the offensive side, Tyson Walker just looking surgical in the paint, getting that lawn 2 going, which us State fans love. We are the king of taking lawn 2-pointers, and it actually worked today, which was great. So yeah, when the 3-point line was shut down, that was going to be the big question. If the threes aren't falling, okay, how are you going to get points against the number 2 defense in the nation when it comes to 2-point field goals? We're going to apparently just put our big boy pants on and just get points from everywhere. So yeah, it was a surprising way they did it, but they got it done. They got it done.
Well, obviously on Sunday, you want to get it done and move to the Sweet 16. So that's what's on the line. Yeah. It will be either Marquette or Vermont. We don't know who it is yet. And by the time this video posts. So tell us what Michigan State needs to do against either of those teams in order to move on to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, what you saw today for Michigan State, if you're a Spartan fan, you do have a little bit of a twinkle in your eye, I think. Because USC, their strength is Boogie Ellis, point guard. He was one of the better point guards in the whole tournament. I thought, a lot of other experts thought, even the coaches thought. Andy Enfield and Tom Izzo both thought that as well. MSU shut him down. I'm going to try to pull up his numbers right now, but 6 points on 3 of 12 shooting. That is unbelievable. This guy scored more than 20 in 5 of his last 7 games. And also, now looking ahead to Marquette, okay, who stirs the drink for them? It's their incredible point guard, Tyler Kolek. So it is going to be a tough task to shut down 2 great point guards in back-to-back days. But Michigan State, their strength on defense is guard and wing defense. So, hey, they have the horses between Tyson Walker, A.J. Hoggard, Jaden Akins, and also a little bit of Malik Hall, Trayvon Holloman too, if he's healthy, limping a little bit today. But yeah, with those 5 guys, you can slow down what a guard can do to you. So that's why I without saying too much, a little twinkle in my eye looking at Sunday. That's all.
That's all. I think that's a good way to put it, right? Can't get too excited in March Madness, but excited to have you, Matt. Thank you for the insight. We appreciate it. For more on Michigan State, make sure you are subscribed. Lots of tongue twisters here today.
It is.
Subscribe to Locked On Spartans. And for all of the action, make sure you're subscribed to Locked On College Basketball, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. Thanks for watching and listening, everyone.
Thanks, Jordan.